Welcome back to part 2 of Sarah's story. In the previous video, we listened to Sarah's weekday routines from Monday to Friday. Today, we'll continue with her weekend, Saturday, and Sunday activities. Are you ready to hear about Sarah's weekend plans and activities? Let's continue with the story.
Chapter 6. Saturday, Cleaning and Shopping Day. Saturday morning is different from weekday mornings. Sarah wakes up naturally at 8 a.m. without an alarm clock. She feels rested and happy. "I love Saturday mornings," Sarah says while stretching in bed. Sarah makes coffee and sits on her balcony to enjoy the peaceful morning. She watches birds flying and people walking their dogs in the park across the street. After breakfast, Sarah starts cleaning her apartment. She puts on comfortable clothes and energetic music. Cleaning is more fun with good music. First, Sarah cleans the bathroom. She scrubs the shower, cleans the mirror, and mops the floor. "A clean bathroom makes me feel fresh," she thinks. Next, Sarah cleans the kitchen. She washes all the dishes, cleans the stove, and organizes the refrigerator. She throws away old food and makes space for new groceries. Then, Sarah vacuums the living room and bedroom. She moves furniture to clean underneath. She also dusts all surfaces and waters her plants. "My plants look happy today," Sarah says while giving them water. After 2 hours of cleaning, Sarah's apartment looks perfect. Everything is organized and spotless. Cleaning is hard work, but the result is worth it, Sarah thinks, looking at her beautiful, clean home. At 11 a.m., Sarah gets ready to go shopping. She makes a shopping list: milk, bread, fruits, vegetables, chicken, rice, coffee, and shampoo. Sarah takes the bus to the shopping center. The bus is not crowded on Saturday morning. She enjoys looking out the window during the ride. At the supermarket, Sarah follows her shopping list carefully. She buys fresh fruits, apples, bananas, and oranges. She chooses vegetables, tomatoes, carrots, and lettuce. In the meat section, Sarah buys fresh chicken for next week's meals. She also buys fish for a healthy dinner tonight. "Excuse me, where can I find rice?" Sarah asks a store employee. "Rice is in aisle 7, next to the pasta," the employee replies helpfully. "Thank you very much," Sarah says. Sarah also buys household items: toilet paper, shampoo, and cleaning supplies. She always keeps her home well stocked with necessary items. At the checkout, the cashier is friendly and smiling. "Did you find everything you needed?" the cashier asks. "Yes, thank you." "Everything was easy to find," Sarah replies. "Great, have a wonderful weekend," the cashier says. "You too." "Thank you," Sarah responds. Back home, Sarah organizes all her purchases. She puts food in the refrigerator and freezer. She stores household items in the bathroom and cleaning closet. Shopping is finished. Now I can relax, Sarah thinks with satisfaction. Chapter 7, Sunday, Social Time and Week Preparation. Sunday morning is Sarah's favorite time of the week. She wakes up at 8:30 a.m. feeling completely relaxed. There's no rush, no stress, just peaceful morning time. Sarah makes a special Sunday breakfast. Instead of her usual toast, she makes pancakes with honey and fresh fruit. She also makes fresh orange juice. Sunday breakfast should be special, Sarah says while flipping pancakes. While eating breakfast, Sarah reads the news on her tablet. She likes to stay informed about what's happening in the world. She also checks the weather forecast for the coming week. Next week will be sunny and warm. Perfect weather for walking to work, Sarah thinks. After breakfast, Sarah takes a long, relaxing shower. She uses her favorite lavender soap and takes her time. Sunday showers are always longer and more luxurious. Sarah chooses a casual but nice outfit for lunch with Emma. She wears jeans, a pretty blouse, and comfortable shoes. She also puts on light makeup and her favorite earrings. At 12:30 p.m., Sarah leaves her apartment to meet Emma. The Italian restaurant is 20 minutes away by bus. Sarah arrives 5 minutes early because she never likes to be late. Emma arrives exactly at 1 p.m. She looks happy and excited to see Sarah. "Sarah, you look great today," Emma says, giving her friend a warm hug. "Thank you. You look wonderful too." "I love your dress," Sarah replies. "Thank you. I bought it yesterday. I couldn't decide between blue and green, but I chose blue," Emma explains. "Blue is definitely your color," Sarah says. The friends sit at a table by the window. The restaurant is cozy and smells delicious. They look at the menu together. "Everything looks so good." "What are you going to order?" Emma asks. "I think I'll have the chicken pasta with mushrooms." "What about you?" Sarah replies. "I'll try the seafood risotto. I heard it's their specialty," Emma says. While waiting for their food, Sarah and Emma talk about their week. "How was your work this week?" Emma asks. "It was really good. I had that important presentation on Wednesday, and it went perfectly," Sarah explains. "That's fantastic. I'm so proud of you. You worked so hard for that project," Emma says. "Yes, but hard work always pays off." "How was your week?" Sarah asks. "My week was okay. Nothing special happened, but I started a new book. It's about a woman who travels to Japan," Emma shares. "That sounds interesting. I love travel stories. Maybe you can lend it to me when you finish," Sarah suggests. "Of course." "You'll love it," Emma promises.
Their food arrives and looks absolutely delicious. Both friends enjoy their meals and continue chatting about life, work, and future plans. Their food arrives and looks absolutely delicious. Both friends enjoy their meals and continue chatting about life, work, and future plans. Chapter 8. Sunday Evening. Week Preparation. Back home, Sarah feels happy and satisfied after spending time with Emma. Good friends make life more meaningful and enjoyable. Sarah changes into comfortable home clothes and makes herself a cup of tea. She sits in her favorite chair and thinks about the beautiful day she had. Sundays with Emma are always perfect, Sarah thinks while sipping her tea. At 4 p.m., Sarah starts preparing for the coming week. She calls this her Sunday preparation routine. This routine helps her start Monday morning smoothly and without stress. First, Sarah checks her work calendar for the week. She has 3 meetings, 1 presentation, and a project deadline on Friday. "It will be a busy week, but I'm ready," Sarah thinks while writing notes in her planner. Next, Sarah plans her meals for the week. She decides what to cook each day and checks if she has all the ingredients. This saves time during busy weekdays. Monday, chicken soup. Tuesday, fish with vegetables. Wednesday, pasta with tomatoes. Thursday, after gym, light salad. Friday, celebration dinner, steak with potatoes. Sarah writes in her notebook. Sarah also prepares her clothes for Monday. She chooses a professional outfit and makes sure everything is clean and ready. This saves precious time on Monday morning. Then Sarah does her weekly laundry. She washes her work clothes, gym clothes, and casual clothes. While the washing machine works, she cleans her already clean apartment a little more. A clean start to the week makes me feel organized and confident, Sarah thinks. At 6 p.m., Sarah cooks a simple but nutritious dinner. She makes grilled fish with steamed vegetables and rice. Cooking relaxes her and helps her transition from weekend mode to weekday preparation. While eating dinner, Sarah reviews her goals for the week. She wants to complete her project on time, maintain her exercise routine, and call her mother twice. Small goals are easier to achieve than big ones, Sarah reminds herself. After dinner, Sarah reads her book for 1 hour. Reading helps her relax and forget about work stress. Tonight, she reads 3 chapters about the woman traveling in Japan. Maybe someday I'll travel to Japan too, Sarah dreams while reading. At 8 p.m., Sarah calls her mother for their second weekly call. "Hi, Mom. How was your weekend?" Sarah asks. "Hello, sweetheart. My weekend was lovely. I worked in the garden and had lunch with your aunt. How was your weekend?" her mother replies. Sarah tells her mother about cleaning, shopping, and lunch with Emma. Her mother enjoys hearing about Sarah's routine and social life. "I'm glad you have such a good friend like Emma," her mother says. "Yes, Emma makes my life much happier. Good friends are precious," Sarah agrees. They talk for 20 minutes about family news, the weather, and plans for the week. At 9 p.m., Sarah takes a relaxing bath with lavender bath salts. Sunday evening baths help her transition from weekend relaxation to weekday energy. While in the bath, Sarah reflects on her week. She feels grateful for her health, her job, her friends, and her comfortable life. "I have a good life. Simple routines make me happy," Sarah thinks peacefully. At 10 p.m., Sarah gets ready for bed. She sets her alarm for 6:30 a.m., prepares her coffee maker for tomorrow morning, and puts her work bag by the door. "Everything is ready for tomorrow. I can sleep peacefully tonight," Sarah says to herself. Sarah gets into bed with a content smile. She's tired but happy. Her weekend was perfect, productive Saturday and social Sunday. Tomorrow starts a new week of familiar routines and small adventures. Good night, world. Tomorrow is another beautiful day, Sarah whispers before falling asleep. Conclusion: the beauty of simple routines. Sarah's week shows us that happiness doesn't come from extraordinary events. It comes from simple, consistent routines that give structure and meaning to our days. Every morning, Sarah wakes up at the same time. Every evening, she follows similar patterns. This might seem boring to some people, but for Sarah, routines create a foundation for a happy, organized life. Her daily routines include morning coffee, healthy meals, regular exercise, work responsibilities, evening phone calls, and good sleep. These simple activities create a rhythm that makes her feel secure and content. Her weekend plans balance productivity with relaxation. Saturday is for taking care of practical needs, cleaning and shopping. Sunday is for social connection and preparation for the new week. Sarah's story teaches us that we don't need dramatic changes to improve our lives. We need consistent, healthy routines that support our goals and values. Small daily choices create big life changes. Sarah chooses to exercise regularly, eat healthy food, maintain friendships, and stay organized. These choices accumulate over time to create a satisfying life. The most important lesson from Sarah's week is that routine doesn't mean boring. Routine means creating space for the things that matter: health, relationships, personal growth, and peace of mind. Sarah's simple week contains all the elements of a good life: work that gives purpose, exercise that maintains health, friends who provide joy, family connections that offer support, and personal time that allows reflection and growth. This is the beauty of ordinary days lived well. Every small routine contributes to a larger pattern of contentment and success. Sarah's story reminds us that happiness is often found not in extraordinary moments, but in the consistent care we give to our daily lives. Tomorrow, Sarah will wake up at 6:30 a.m. and begin another week of her beautiful, simple routine, and she wouldn't want it any other way.